All right, all right. Am I live? I sure am. All right. All right. Okay, cool. Volume's good too. Just wanted to double check. All right. So, another Valakai video today. This one's going to be a little different though. In this one, I'd like to talk about something that we've been doing a little bit behind the scenes for a while now. I'm not going to say how long because it's funner to leave an element of mystery. But we've been conducting a little psyop in Valakai's Discord called Operation Trojan Horse. I call it that because I'm a faggot and like to play games like that because we're fucking LARPing like a bunch of children. But what it was Corbin had created an account by the name of Violet Sparkles. And he befriended Valakai and pretended to be basically just a friend to him and tried to gain his trust, pretended to be loyal to him, pretended to be trans, things like that. If you actually look at Violet Sparkle's channel, the channel itself had what's it called? It was a parody of Valakai's channel because what's it called? The description was very much parodying Valakai's description, because, you know, when you go to Valakai's channel, I'll pull it up, we'll show you for comparison. For those of you in the Discord, Violet Sparkles actually had, like, the profile picture for that account has been posted in the Discord to the art server before. So for any of you who couldn't figure it out, it was in there. It was that Mewtwo one. But let's take a look at Valakai's channel description just to compare and contrast, right? So, let me make myself small. There we go. And let's add in a window capture. This one's not going to work, is it? No, I didn't think so. What about this one? Nah. Let's remove this one. Alright, there we go. Window capture. There we go. There you go. There you go. Okay, that didn't work. Hold on. God damn it, technology. Cooperate. Discard. There we go. Apologies for this. Hold on. I'm being stupid is all. That's all it is. Here we go. Alright, so here we got Valakai's channel description, right? Which states, I'm an 18-year-old pansexual, neurodivergent, democratic socialist, transgender woman who loves cartoons, anime, and gaming. My pronouns are she, her. And then, of course, he foolishly lists his Discord, which, by the way, that's not how we got a hold of it. He reached out to Corbin because Corbin gained distrust. We'll go over some of that. Don't you worry. So, let's take a look at Violet Sparkles, which, to find that, the easiest way is going to be going through this dumbass thing Valakai uploaded, which is a little fake video to himself, right? Making fun of himself, quote-unquote. Yeah, well, I mean, the cat's out of the bag now. Yeah, so what we did was Corbin did this, which is very clearly a parody of Valakai's channel description. You know, I'm Violet Sparkles, and I use they, them, and she, her pronouns, and I'm a democratic socialist and a Pisces. And again, this Mewtwo thing, it's in my Discord art server. So any of you guys who didn't pick up on the hint, that's what it was. And I had him subscribe to a bunch of, like, bad leftist channels. So we wanted to make it as believable as possible. So we threw in some shit taste and just a bunch of leftist garbage. Yeah, so that's Corbin. That channel is in fact Corbin. It's funny because we even tricked the real MRB, who I saw in the chat a second ago, but I guess he's at work or whatever. That we tricked him into thinking that that was Valakai himself. But I didn't want to reveal it, because that would ruin the whole psyop, right? Anyway, so we've been doing this psyop for a while. I have shit, don't you worry. There's going to be videos coming out of this, too. For instance, Valakai hates the Cucumber Clan, and I have some screenshots that can prove it, so that'll be fun. Even though the Cucumber Clan constantly simps for him and is, like, super, like, obsessed with him, I'm going to prove that Valakai actually doesn't like the Cucumber Clan at all, and I've kind of hinted at it before. I've just never said how I know. He hates the Cucumber Clan. He can't fucking stand him. He finds him annoying, and he's banned him from his server. The way that Operation Trojan Horse works is that, hold on. Anyway, sorry, someone was asking how they could join in, and I was saying, the voice chat, how else? Duh. But anyway, so the way that Operation Trojan Horse worked was we created that account, we infiltrated the Discord, and we were going to try and milk it as long as we could, but Corbin thought it would be fun to what's it called? To start leaking the pictures, leaking some of the screenshots he took, which, by the way, that's nowhere near all the screenshots we got. We have a lot of screenshots. And I'm going to tell my other spies to cool it till things calm down, but you'll never know who you can trust, Valakai. I got spies everywhere, man. Keep your eyes open. Keep them peeled like a banana. Or a potato. Or a grape that they just did surgery on. Anyway, part of the original plan was to gain his trust and keep going for a while, and then just to see how far we could push it. It's funny, because Bob the Seether fan told Corbin that he made him happy. He sent him a message that said, send this to someone who made you happy this year. And he sent it to Corbin, again, not knowing it was Corbin. So that was pretty funny. What else is there? Sorry, hang on, I'm just replying to a message. Anyway, back to the, I'll put some of the screenshots up here in a minute. So Corbin started leaking. Let's look at Corbin's leaks. Corbin did some leaks, let's take a look at them. Let's look at the one that started it, right? So Corbin decided to send Valakai a friend request from his own Discord to try and get Valakai, just to fuck with him, because clearly he knew he wasn't going to accept it. But Valakai, let's pull it up. Hold on, this is the first one, right? It's the first leak. Let's make me small again. There we go. So this is the first leak. Which is, I have a feeling I know who this is. That's probably Rabid Waffles. You don't say. You think Rabbi Waffers is Rabid Waffles? I don't know, guys. It probably is. No shit. Funny they think I'd accept a friend request after they both unironically admitted to thinking men are superior to women, and, well, What do I know? That me and Corbin stated that controversial fact? Sure. But, yeah, so this is Corbin's little shit post he did of it. So, it starts out with just the screenshot showing it, him rejecting the friend request, of course. And then, of course, Corbin threw this in.
Misery, 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 that's what you've chosen. I offered you friendship, and you spat in my face.
Right, so that was the start of the leaks. And then, by the way, so another thing I should mention. Corbin also has constantly told Valakai about the videos we've made about him to make him think he's loyal and keeping an eye out for him, and also to draw attention to our videos, obviously. But Corbin has been drawing attention to his own leaks, and so that was like, getting him to look at it. And we'll get to it, because Valakai trusted him completely in doing that, until he made one mistake, which we'll get to, which, granted, it wasn't a mistake, it was a risk, and we knew that it was certainly possible that he'd get caught, which he did, so... Anyway... The next leak, after Corbin said, hey, did you guys know that, Corbin somehow got a hold of a screenshot from our Discord? I'm really worried. Like, I don't know what his exact words were, because I haven't seen that screenshot. But this was the next screenshot after that. And by the way, Bully McGuire is Valakai. That's what he was calling himself in his Discord. Because, you can give yourself a nickname within your own servers. So that's what he was doing there. Hang on. There we go. This has been fun. Yeah, it sure has. So this is the next one. Add everyone. I don't typically ping everyone in situations like these, but I found out something from Violet Sparkles. Yeah, Violet Sparkles, good loyal guy, that I need to share. Somehow, Rabid Waffles, Corbin, one of the people who defended Andy and engaged in the transphobic attacks directed at me, somehow got a hold of this screenshot despite never joining the server. I'm inclined to believe that someone in here gave them the screenshot from the vent chat. If anyone knows who the suspect might be, please let me know. Also, for the record, Corbin has said some very misogynistic things towards women before. Well, there you go. And this, he put a song to it as well, by the way. So, one of Corbin's beautiful musics. Just there you go. Then the next one we will go to. There was the, of course, so, for some context, behind the scenes, Valakai was starting to say, I think it might be the money player. He's been really silent. I think he might be the rat. And then, he banned the money player. And so Corbin did, uh-oh, you got the wrong guy. And so here's the money player being banned. Suspected of sending Rabid Waffles, Corbin, an open misogynist, messages from this server. And then, of course, I got word that that cunt Waffles made a video showing the chat we had earlier. So, yeah, there's that. Did you watch the Green Goblin one already? Yeah, I did. And by the way, I'm in the Discord chat if you want to join for voice chat, Corbin, just so you know. You don't have to, I'm just letting you know it's there. Huh? Hello.
Sorry, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here, Steven.
Are we live right now?
We are live. We're live on YouTube, so yeah, I'm going to...
Cat's out of the bag?
Yep, cat's out of the bag. Violet Sparkles equals Corbin.
Yep. And you know what? To be fair, we did some... There was some sufferable damage done.
We the thing is, the Violet Sparkles spy we've had in there for a while. Again, I'm not going to tell Valakai what spies I have in there, because he doesn't need to know that.
Wait. If this is live...
Uh-huh.
If this is live, let me ask you a question.
Okay.
Do you think Valakai is going to do a response to the twist that just happened to him recently?
I don't know. I hope so. It'd be pretty entertaining. Anyway, but yeah, so right now we're going over the fact that he banned the wrong guy, which was Money Playa.
How much so far in terms of the stream?
So far we have covered the introduction to it. Again, Valakai gaining his trust. And by the way that he joined Valakai... You're watching your brother? Okay, no worries, Corbin. The way that Corbin got into Valakai's server is because Valakai messaged him or commented to him on Facebook saying, hey, you seem pretty wholesome. Let me pull up the comment. Hold on. Hold on.
You seem pretty wholesome. To be fair, Valakai... It's kind of his fault for being kind of stupid to really believe someone that... If you go to the YouTube description, he literally joined YouTube in December, so it's kind of Valakai's fault.
Yeah. And as I said, I have plenty of screenshots. I'll do some videos with them as we go. My spies have gotten me plenty of stuff.
Oh no, yeah, and this is not just one. There are multiple insiders.
Oh yeah, like I said, don't say the number. That was my one rule. Don't say the number.
No worries. Not even I know.
Okay.
But yeah. So yeah.
Yeah. So I can't find the. Hold on. Let me find the comment. Hold on. I gotta see it here somewhere because I know Corbin sent me it. I don't see it here. But basically, he said, you seem really wholesome and would be really good to add to my group of friends. Something along those lines.
Okay. And if we're not looking at the screen, it's because, to be honest right now, you're in my cup holder. I have you on, like, the Bluetooth right now of my car. So I'm not looking at it, obviously.
Okay, yeah, no worries. But yeah, so he banned the wrong guy. Corbin pointed out he banned the wrong guy. So then he started to get real paranoid. And he thought he deduced it down. This is my favorite one. So he's like, all right, so here's what I've deducted so far. I know Keegan Isaiah. Yeah, I know Keegan Isaiah, Flora, Savage Gamer, Funky, Lukey, Holy Toast, and Bob can't be the one who we're sending them info. I doubt they even know who Corbin is. Arrow, Breadlord, Nico, Chuck Fan, Taylor, Duncan, and Garrett weren't in this situation at all, so I doubt it's them. Scarvinus, Hunter, and Rebel Shadow have said nothing but condemn Andy and his White Knights, so not them. And this is my favorite line. Violet Sparkles, I sure as fuck know isn't the person. Do you sure as fuck know that, buddy?
Clearly you don't know anybody. He just said that without giving any reason, like he was so confident that it could not have been Violet.
Right. And then of course we have this one because Bob is fucking. Or no, Bob's thing was on another one, right? But he also did point out he likes dicks too. Fudas are the best of both worlds. So there you go.
Like, come on, that's disgusting. That is fucking disgusting. Yeah. We also know that person's a little bitch.
It is far from the most It is far from the most disgusting fetish that he has talked about.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm scared to know what the rest are.
Yeah, so here we go. Hold on, where is it? No, I guess it wasn't on here. Maybe it's in a later one. Because there's one that Bob did, too, that's pretty funny. So, yeah, that was, ban them all. Is it, oh, you got the wrong guy that has it? Yeah, here we go. Yeah, Bob pointed out, Bob is so fucking paranoid. I live in a red state, and I fear for all those trans people living in my state, as well as every other state that could go through these changes. And these are the exact people who won't shut their traps about freedom as well. And then, of course, we got Valakai doing his thing where he asks Bob to do something, where he's like, "Could you please do that?" Yeah, could you please? Yeah,
continue, sorry.
Could you please spread this, Bob? This needs to be heard. Again, anytime he tells Bob to do something, Bob just does it. Because Valakai is his master.
Bob is either a slave with a collar or a fucking robot. He just listens to everything that Valerie says and does.
Yeah, he trusted me so easily. Yeah, he did trust you so easily. Like, you talked to him for like 2 days on your account that was created the same fucking day, and then he's like, hey, you know what? I should add you to my group of friends. But,
like, you know, someone like Valakai who, you know, is very, like, you know, does a lot of investigating on people and gatekeeps and shit, he's really easily trusting.
Yeah. Anyway,
so... funny.
Okay, but here we go. Here's Bob still being paranoid. Right? I'll put this in my community tab because, of course, he's going to listen to Daddy Valakai. I'm also ready to deal with any transphobic comments I get, if any. By deal with, do you mean ban? Because that's what you're going to do, Bob.
He's not going to do them. He's just going to ignore them.
Yeah.
He's just going to ignore and ban them.
Yeah.
Because that's what plus do.
Yeah. And then he says, you know, it's sad because I think me being a straight male is likely the only reason I'm even surviving in my state. You think people...
Like if he wasn't straight, he would be hunted.
Yeah, he thinks he would be, like, hunted down and fucking murdered or something. Like how...
the same with males except with transgender people.
How the fuck can you be this delusional and think you're in the right?
No, this is people like that don't live in reality.
Yeah.
I mean, if you think we're being hunted and are safe just for being straight and white, then you're fucking stupid.
Yeah.
No one cares.
Yeah, and then he says, heck, there are even people in my family that don't know how left-wing I am as far as social issues go. Not everyone in my family is Republican, but those who are, and then I think it cuts off. Yeah, it cuts off. Dude, like, if it's, like, close family, they're not going to attack you. Like, they're not going to be against you. Family sticks together. Like,
yeah, I've never known any family members of mine that would attack anybody, or...
I've got some leftist family members, and you don't see me going to attack them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, that's... If they did, that's them being petty, but most people aren't like that. Normal people don't hunt after those or expose people with different ideals. That's fucking retarded.
Yeah. And then, of course, this was the one Corbin uploaded today. This is the one that got him caught, by the way. It's called Who is the Rat? This is the one that got him caught, because after all of this, Valakai got really paranoid and split up into groups where he put specific people in specific groups to try and narrow down who it was.
It was A and some other ones, I think, right?
Yeah, so Group A is the one Corbin was in. I live in the South. Everyone here votes for Trump, and I met plenty of trans and gay people that are still alive. I know, right? It's shocking.
Wow! Holy shit! I thought you guys were extinct.
Yeah, but, So, I did kind of warn Corbin, too, that maybe he should, pace it, and he's like, nah, I'm just gonna see what happens. And I'm like, alright, if he boots someone else, let's back off, though, and pretend that it was the right person. Which, again, this was a risk we were willing to take. It happened. It's whatever. To be fair...
I'm not trying to criticize the operation, I'm just saying, maybe uploading videos that quickly didn't help either.
Right, but the thing is I think it was time. We've been gaslighting for a while, so... The thing is, also, Valakai is so fucking boring most of the time, there's not a lot of stuff worth screenshotting. So most of the stuff
wasn't that like fun cringe, like the Fuda shit? You mean to tell me that everything else was boring?
Yes.
There must have been some cringe in there.
So something that Corbin pointed out to me, the way that this Discord works, is everyone just sits and waits for Valakai to get done talking so they can have their own turn to talk, because they're subservient to him. They have to wait until he's done talking, and then they all wait their turn. Like, and none of them actually listen to what he's saying, they just pretend they do, because that way they can talk. But he doesn't...
they just type, that's right, I agree.
Yeah, but he doesn't... But he doesn't give a shit about any of that. And then, you know what? Hold on. Let me find... Let me read... Because there's a guy in Valakai's server that was literally talking about killing himself, and Valakai didn't give a shit.
What the fuck?
Yeah. I don't have a screenshot...
Literal? Or like...
Corbin didn't screenshot that one, but...
I don't blame Corbin for not screenshotting that one. Holy shit, that's fucked up.
Yeah. And also, Valakai had a not safe for work tab in his Discord before he was 18. Just keep let that sink in.
I'm gonna let that sink in, and I bet you there was a lot of Fuda stuff in there as well.
I'm sure there was.
God damn! Like this is, ugh. I also don't think he should be doing that, regardless of whether he was a minor before or not. It's minors sharing with minors, and now he's an adult, and he's probably sharing it with, because I'm assuming there's minors. I'm not saying that he's, you know what I mean? I'm not saying he's anything, but
the thing is, no, hold on, let me stop you right there. He should not have a not safe for work tab. He is not old enough to view that if he's a minor.
Well, no, it's not even just that. It's the fact that I'm assuming that no one knows the age of anybody in most Discords, right?
I would assume so.
So
show the whole.
And now that he's sharing that is kind of weird, because that means that minors can view that.
Right? Yeah. That's
kind of.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he could have theoretically age restricted it, which, granted, you can fake, but at that point, he did do what is technically required. Anyway.
Regardless of the morality and legality of it, how bad was it in the NSFW area?
Corbin didn't touch that one, and I told him I don't blame you.
Okay, good, because that's uncharted territory. Yeah. Listen, dude, you're a soldier. You deserve the Purple Heart, man. For venturing in uncharted territories.
But like a bunch of the art in in Valakai's Discord was like Chris Chan tier, so Corbin of course started sharing some good art in there too. But yeah, we're gonna watch the Who's the Rat video because Corbin did say to show the whole thing, which I plan to do anyway.
Isn't that like a minute long?
Yes, but it had fucking furry shit. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me.
Oh god, the Cucumber Clan begged to be in that if that's the case.
Again, Cucumber Clan got banned because he was annoying him, and Valakai really doesn't like him.
Oh god, that is...
Yeah,
that's great.
And like he was bitching, like Valakai does not like the Cucumber Clan. I have screenshots I'm gonna upload in a video for that, but...
And that was when Codename Violet Sparkles joined.
Right.
Oh my god.
Yeah, anyway, let's go. So Group A, this is the one that Corbin was in. Again, hey everyone, I've decided to start a few groups with some friends. More will be added. This is so I can narrow down who's been ratting us out. If you all could please leave the server for the time being, I would appreciate it.
Did they actually leave the server and do what he said?
Well, he made group chats, and that's that. Again, this is the one that got him caught. But again, it was Corbin really wanted to do this edit, so I get why he did it, and I think it's worth it. So fair enough. Again,
did he go with a bank? I'm not looking right now.
What?
Well, because did he go out with a bang? Is what I'm saying.
Well, he did a video. It's a clip from some movie with Jack Nicholson, which we're getting to because right now it's just showing the screenshot.
Brings up questions. You know, see, Bill, like, you're the new guy. Girlfriend. Why don't you stay in the bar? That night I got your numbers. Social security numbers. Everybody's fucking numbers.
Is there something that you just want to go ahead and ask me? Because I'll give you the fucking answer, all right? Frank, look at me. Look at me. I'm not the fucking rat, okay? I'm not the fucking rat.
Start with you agree there is a rat.
You said there is one, all right? I base most of what I do on the idea that you're pretty fucking good at what you do.
All right, there you go. There's the Who's the Rat video.
Damn. I heard it, but like... it's
No, I get you.
That's pretty, yeah, because I don't want to look well, you know what I mean? Because right now you're my cup holder.
Right.
I mean, my phone is in my cup holder. You know what I mean? You know what
no,
I mean?
I am in your cup holder. I'm sitting in it right now. This is filmed live from Steven's cup holder.
All right, we're going live.
I also want to see the Green Goblin video again. I already showed that one, Corbin, but I guess I can oblige. Hold on.
Why can't Corbin join again? Oh, he's watching his
Yeah,
his
he's babysitting. Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
All right, Corbin. Here you go. Just for you, buddy. Again, I do think it's funny though that Valakai was so certain that Violet Sparkles wasn't the one.
Misery, that's what you've chosen. I offered you friendship. You spat in my face.
Comment. Valerie Flowers is...
There you go. There it is. And yeah, it's true. I did request the real MRB to re-upload a shout-out that had me, just so then it would look like they were supporting me. I know, Andy. Like I said, I knew what your intentions were with that. I can read you pretty well, believe it or not, dude.
And to be fair, it was just one thing, dude. We know you mean no ill will.
Yeah, okay, well, that's not what he's even talking about here, but yeah. Anyway.
I'm not, I just rejoined, so I just thought you were talking about that, so
yeah, no.
My bad.
Yeah. I'm getting to use clips from all my favorite movies and shows for these clips. Yeah, it's true. Anyway, but yeah, we got you, real MRB. You thought Violet was Valakai. It was Corbin. It was our infiltrator. Well, one of our infiltrators. But the current one.
We're like ninja.
The current one that's caught, I should say.
It's like The Thing, but with waffles.
Exactly.
Instead. You don't know who it could be.
Anyway, after that, after Who is the Rat, this is right after he got banned. He did, you'll need to masturbate to catch my cold. So Valakai says, I think maybe 3 could work. Also, I have another suggestion. On top of talking about the situation, the group could also intentionally say weird things about me, too. Rapid was looking for things I was saying, so this can be used as bait. Then, of course, we have Bob questioning his existence on the internet.
Oh my god!
So here we have
crisis Bob has.
Yeah. So here we have Bob saying, "I've had just about enough of this. It's actually getting to the point where I'm questioning my existence on the internet. Not joking. Ever since Valerie and I made ends meet about last year." All that's been happening is trouble. Well, you know what, Bob? Valakai is nothing but trouble. Maybe if you steered clear, you'd have less.
I think it's best to say you should go nomad, dude, and just go your own way. You know?
Yeah, there you go.
Because right now you can Bob the bottom bitch, and you don't want to do that. You want to be Bob the alpha male. That may not happen, but just go your own way.
Now there was and here we have Valakai, of course, calling me out for supporting Andrew Tate, which I've done openly, and I'm surprised it took him this long to find it, because I uploaded it like a week or 2 ago.
I also love his reaction to you subbing to him.
Oh yeah, he completely missed the point of me subscribing to him, because he's like, bro, he fucking subbed too. It's like, yeah, I subbed because you told me to unfollow you, so I did the exact opposite. The media collection videos are the only reason Valerie Flowers and Bob the Seether fan even got views at all. Yeah, exactly. I mean, the drama gets views, but, like, only from his orbiters and, like, other deranged autistic people online.
It's also just funny because you don't know who half these people are. So
yeah, but other than that, he also linked a Hatepedia. He said it was an article, a guide to online hate. So he linked this, saying that I meet a lot of the same things as, like, a bunch of online hate stuff, which I don't care. This is...
Oh my god, dude, you're so negative.
Yeah, but, like, it's trying to say that I'm, like, a hateful, bigoted person, whatever. It's not an original argument, it's fucking stupid. But then he also, like, Valakai thought that he owned us with this, too. And by the way, and of course, he also thought he owned us by calling out that we, posted comments on it, so... so yeah, let me show the video first, then I'll show his response to the comments. That's what I'm gonna do, because I think that's the best way to go about it. So we'll show his video. He thought he really owned us with this parody of us. This is a sick parody showing us. He really showed us.
You are the NDGRO. You are the NDGRO. That should be my new ringtone, dude.
This is an angry
that should be like my new
Valerie Flowers.
Yeah.
Valerie Flowers. How dare you say that Andy Kishore is a monster? You cannot say that about good users, and also, how dare you say that Fugitive is off of his rocker? He is speaking the truth. You can't force people to indulge in your delusions. Men can't be women. That is it. You are GRO.
I'm not hearing an argument. I'm not hearing an argument against those statements. Like, he's literally just...
He's parroting you, but he's not bringing up his own conflicting statement.
No, but, like, so he's parroting it by just saying the thing that represents what I have been saying to an extent, right? Like, and I'll agree, like, men cannot be women. But he's just posting that statement as if, oh, this is such a ridiculous statement. Well, no, it's not. It's a perfectly sensible statement. You're just posting it in, like, a fucking text-to-speech voice as if that somehow invalidates it. And by the way, he's spelling grounded, Steven. Because he's doing a parody of, like, Caillou gets grounded, like, Go Animate videos.
That's my favorite part. He tells you to go to your room.
Really showed me with this. Look at this. Ooh, he's really hammering it home.
Well, to be fair, you were pretty crying real hard in the corner.
I mean, yeah, it really beat me up. I was destroyed.
Every single orifice in your body was shaking. You were shitting, you were pissing, you were
But he
crying.
wasn't saying I was grounded. He was saying that as if I was saying that to him. And, by the way, He called us out for liking our own comments, so I started liking my own comments just because. Let me like this one too. But yeah, so we started commenting on it. Of course, Violet Sparkles came in, which again is Corbin. He's like, lol, that was great. Because again, he's trying to gaslight and act like he supports him. Andy actually didn't understand that this was just Valakai uploading it. And said that this is the angry message I need. Andy, it's Valakai. He's doing a parody. Because also the Fruit Cobbler content name that he gave this channel is actually a reference. Corbin has a bunch of alts that have the word content in them. So there was horror content, there's anime content, etc., right? And so that's why he made Fruit Cobbler content, as if like that's a dig at that. But also, Valakai mentioned tentacle hentai content, which by the way wasn't a real thing, but Corbin made it a real thing because Valakai said that. So that is a real channel now. I couldn't even find anything resembled you. Yeah, in that article? Yeah, of course not. Can you go to Valerie Flowers' alternate accounts after this? I can, but like I said, Andy, this one's not listed because it's a parody. But yeah, there's horror content there, which is also Corbin. But here's me. I said, you beat me so hard it ripped the skin, which if you don't know is a reference to a gay porno where he says, sometimes I pull so hard I rip the skin. Anyway.
That's a reference to a gay porn.
Yeah. And then, then of course, this was my first comment, which was, wow, Valakai, you really showed me. I just got wrecked. I don't think I can recover. Corbin said Corbin said, I'm traumatized and this broke me. Which, it's funny, because, like, you can't see the comment here. Let me fix this. Hold on. Newest first. Because, Savage Gamer responded to Corbin, and he's like, he thinks this is a big own, too. So Savage Gamer says, oh, it won't, yeah, here we go. Ass hurt much? It's like, no, we're fucking with you, because Valakai says he's traumatized by all this shit, so we're making fun of that.
Yeah, because Valakai, when he says he's traumatized, he's not joking. He's literally taking it seriously.
Yeah.
You're just making fun of the fact that he does.
Yeah. So we got, a bunch of different
also,
comments.
that gamer's such a fucking tard.
Yeah.
I saw that he made a comment saying, I hope Andy gets into legal trouble.
Yeah.
Which is like that's such a stupid-ass statement to make.
Yeah. And then, of course, we got horror content which again is also Corbin. You really went Spider-Ham on me, which, if you don't know, Spider-Ham is a Sergeant Friends character. Not related.
The character Spider-Ham from Marvel.
Yeah, I was going to say not related to that. In fact, ours is Spider-Ham in the paint. Anyway, then, of course, we got Corbin pleading his case, hey, I don't know what I did for you guys to think I'm the rat, but I really want to prove I wasn't, which, granted, this throws any of that out the window at this point, but,
yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, that was our comments, right? And then, so Valakai said, was waiting for y'all clowns to show up. It's like...
he tricked you.
Yeah. And then he's like, for people who claim to hate me, I don't claim to hate you, Valakai. I have said the exact opposite. I have never said I hate you.
You like me quite a bit.
Yeah, I've never once said I hate you. Go through all of my streams, Valakai. I have never once said I hate you. Never. Never said those words. You were pretty quick to be there when I shared this video. He really should be called Fugitive Pink Eye. Ooh, big dig. Got me there.
He made fun of your name, dude.
Yeah, it's so clever. You sure can get it. You sure can get it from being around this huge sack of fecal matter, saying you can get pink eye because I'm a big piece of shit. I mean, it's clever to an extent, but it's not good. It's not funny. It works, I guess.
It's kind of a basic take.
Yeah, it's not like original, but it's fine. It's whatever. Keep on bullying people complaining about bigots. Doxing. I've never doxed anyone. I want to be very clear on that. I've never doxed anyone. And sexually harassing their sisters, which, so the doxing and sexually harassing their sisters, neither me nor Corbin did this. He is referencing the Jimmy Anderson, the Bigot Slayer situation, which...
Who the fuck is that?
It's something that happened not on YouTube, it was on Facebook. But
was it involved with you guys, or like...
Shut up and let me explain, bitch. How about that?
But okay, yeah, sure.
Okay, so Corbin was in a Facebook group of Grand Theft Auto Vice City, right? And there was this guy in there named Jimmy Anderson who wanted to be a moderator in the group. He said he wanted to get rid of all the bigots in the group. So Corbin, being the manipulative mastermind that he is, turned the entire group against Jimmy Anderson. So they all started posting pictures of Jimmy Anderson, like photoshopped and like making him look like a weenie and like saying, I'm gonna catch bigots. I'm hunting bigots. Did somebody say bigot? Like a bunch of shit making fun of him for like saying that he was gonna go after bigots. And then everyone started like bragging about how big of a bigot they are and stuff like that. But and again, this was neither me nor Corbin that did this. Someone in the group found Jimmy Anderson's sister, who apparently has big tits, and was posting pictures of her in the group. So that's what he's referring to. That's what he's referring to when he says doxing and sexually harassing their sisters. That's what was happening with Jimmy Anderson, the bigot slayer trademark.
What was the fallout with that afterwards?
Nothing. So every once in a while, the group gets reignited with Jimmy Anderson memes, and some people in the group don't like it. Other ones join in.
Okay.
Again, it was originally a Grand Theft Auto Vice City group, but it devolved into bigot posting, as they call it. Anyway, and getting said people banned from Facebook. Oh yeah, that's right. They got Jimmy banned for a little while too.
From his own group.
Yes. Well, it wasn't his own group. He wanted to be a moderator. He wasn't. Y'all are really good at being the type of people no sane person wants to be around. Also, look at these dorks liking their own comments, which, granted, I had not done. I liked Corbin's comment stuff, but as soon as he said that, I started liking all my own comments just to spite him. But yeah, so that's that.
Yeah, dude, you're such a dork, man. How you fell into his trap? You fell into his trap, you clown. Like he says.
Can you go to Valerie Flower's alternate accounts after this? Oh, yeah, I read that already. But okay, I mean, I can look at his alt accounts, Andy. I don't know why you care so much. He's got a lot. Like, these are his alts.
Dick Dad.
Yeah.
Talking ball.
But the thing is, so, like, I assume he's having me show him this because, I don't know if Andy's trying to prove that, Fruit Cobbler content is not him, because it is. I know it is. He told Corbin it was him, too, if that wasn't enough. Like, it was very obvious to me. I said, oh, look, this is very clearly Valakai, and Corbin said, yeah, I know it is. He told me it was, because, again, Corbin was still in the Discord at that point.
Well, I didn't. I just knew it was. I didn't.
Yeah, it was very obvious that it was.
Especially
but again, Andy.
But the thing is, community post.
But the thing is, Andy didn't believe me when I told him that it was Valakai, even though it very clearly is.
But he literally screenshotted it. And no, put a link to the video in his own community post.
Mm-hmm.
How did he not?
Well, and Andy, why do you want me to go to his popular videos? It's just going to be this, like it's got clips from shows and stuff. There you go. Yeah, so there you go, Andy. I don't know what you thought I would accomplish there, but does he still have his GameCube collection video up, which shouts me out? I bet you he took it down after my stream.
No,
he didn't. He did not. He didn't, and he still has my channel plugged. There you go. He still has my channel plugged on his channel. Thank you so much, Valakai. I appreciate it. You're my #1 fan. You're my favorite customer.
And a chap.
Yeah, you've been a real guy. You've been a great bud, friend, and pal. You've been my dude. You're a stand-up guy.
You're a man with a real sensibility.
A real man's man.
More men should be like Valakai.
I agree. No, I don't. I can't say that with a straight face. We stopped messing with Valerie for a while, but he brought it up again. Yeah, exactly. The thing is, so, with, why do you want me to click on his alternate channels, Andy? I'm not doing that. There's no point.
Speak of them, there's not a lot of content on there.
Yeah, there's like
stuff that is irrelevant.
There's like him punching himself in the balls, which I'm not gonna show because he was underage at the time. And like it doesn't show anything. You just see him punch himself in the balls, but I'm like, I'm not gonna show that.
So he punched himself. So he videoed himself punching himself in the balls.
Yes.
For what reason?
I don't know. What's up, Ethan? But yeah, we stopped messing with him for a while. Like granted, we weren't publicly messing with him. Operation Trojan Horse was still going on behind the scenes. Corbin was still sending me screenshot after screenshot after screenshot.
You know, as short-lived as it was, I think we could say that was still a success since we got a fan member banned.
Now, granted, yeah, we did get one of Valakai's fans banned because he thought he was the imposter. They ejected the wrong crewmate. God, that is a bad joke, and I apologize.
But do you think that now he's gonna be more suspecting?
I don't know. Look,
I'm sure he's gonna do a response to the recent drama that's happened to him.
He might, or he might be a coward and not say anything about it. Yeah, but I was being friendly on that account. It's true. Corbin was being friendly and also trying to encourage positive change, like subtly.
Like in a way that wasn't obvious.
Well, yeah, like, so Corbin was pushing, like, old-school traditional feminist values, which, by the way, Corbin doesn't agree with, but he was trying to help nudge Valakai back away from his extremism by pushing something slightly more moderate.
Did he also okay, so that's nice.
And he got Valakai to agree on something.
Trying to meet values that would relate more to him in order for him to back off of being, an extremist.
Yeah. But again,
that's actually kind of a clever way to relate to someone.
Yeah, like granted, he thinks we're extremists, but
But wait. But if he thinks you're an extremist, what isn't an extremist in this category?
Actually, he has come out and said that he thinks that all right wingers are extremists. Any conservative, he says there's nothing.
Then that doesn't make one. That's just not true. Second of all, that doesn't make sense. So there's nothing moderate.
Correct. That is what he has said.
And this is the guy that goes on his tangents about... Okay. Everyone's an extremist, according to him.
Yeah, so for a while, for a couple of weeks after, well, no, he was gonna go dark on his main channel for a couple of weeks. After the first Andy stream that I did.
That didn't stick.
No, it didn't. And he's so bad at committing to stuff, he can't even commit to giving up. Because he said, this was like right after the Andy stream, like right after he responded to my stream first. He's like, just figured I'd tell you this. I'm currently going under a different account on YouTube at the moment with everything private and just watching videos. There's no sense in continuing arguing with those people, and their attacks on me being trans just keep making me lose my temper. I have told a few people this, but I don't want to be super publicly known. And then, of course, Corbin, as Violet Sparkles, says, will you go back to making your usual videos anytime soon? And he says, I'm going to wait a few weeks and see if it's calmed down after that. But he came back after just a few days. So again, he can't even commit to giving up. Being an evil mastermind sure is fun. Yeah, it is, dude. This has been a fun ride.
As petty as this is a lot of fun.
Yeah, but one of the things that I wanted to do that we didn't end up doing is I wanted to try and get Valakai to have Corbin on a live stream.
Like a debate?
No. Have Violet Sparkles on a live stream with him, and then come on the mic, see if he recognizes his voice, and then if he didn't, I was gonna have Corbin say, Valerie Flowers is my favorite YouTuber. I'm his biggest fan. I really enjoy his content. He is a great guy. What a guy. Like the comment. I was gonna have him repeat that on stream. And see, and then that would be like make him lose his shit. But we didn't get to that stage. Which, to be fair,
if you did get to that stage, do you think that he would have been able to mask his voice well?
No, that was the point. We were just gonna have Corbin talk completely normally and see what happened.
Like as soon as he joined a live stream of his, he just undoes everything.
Yeah, that was the idea. And you see it unfold in real time and see Valakai lose his shit. That was the idea.
You would have made 2 responses to that same stream that he was on.
Yeah.
That could have happened though, to be fair.
Alright.
No, you know what you should have done?
What's that?
You know what you should have done? You should have had Violet, influence him to say, hey, we should go live and talk about this.
and then drop the ball.
Yeah, that was the idea.
But why didn't that happen sooner?
Well, we wanted to make
Before
it natural. We wanted to make it natural, and that's not what ended up happening.
Okay, that's true. But wow.
Kiki, shut up!
Corbin, what were some of the cringe things that you said? Like, basically, did you lie about yourself and make yourself sound like...
Well, of course he lied. I showed you his channel description. He said he was a Democratic Socialist and a Pisces and used they, them, and she, her pronouns.
The description was like, yeah, but that's on his YouTube. I'm talking about, like, did he type anything cringe in the Discord?
Oh, yeah, of course he did. He was constantly supporting him. He was trying to be the most loyal. And that's another thing. Valakai gets mad if anyone questions, like, even the slightest bit of what he says. He goes off the handle if you don't agree with him 100% on everything.
Is there an example of of an argument in the Discord for, like...
No, I can't think of a specific example, and fuck you for calling me out on that, but,
What the fuck?
it happened all the time. Like, I can't think of a specific example, but it happens all the time.
Oh, shit. But
Yeah.
then wait...
But now, fuck you, because now he's gonna take that out of context and be like, he couldn't even think of an example, so he's lying.
Okay, but... Alright, I'm sorry, I was just asking. Those arguments are shit anyways, why do you care?
Oh, here's one that's funny. So this is one of Valakai's orbiters who thinks they're clever, right? And they said, Andy Kishore, more like Andy, I'm transphobe.
That doesn't even work. You gotta play on any kind of word.
I made sure he knew I was smarter than him, so I didn't say anything too retarded to him. Okay, well, there you go. Corbin did tone it down. Like, he didn't go too overboard.
Okay.
Damn, it's so funny that for someone to claims to be, you know, oppressed and not respect, he can't even handle when someone has a minor disagreement.
Yeah, but we can't use that point because I have no example, so forget I said that. Because
come on.
Legit though, we can't. We cannot use an argument if I can't back it up. Even though I know it's true. Actually, no, I can think of an example. It wasn't in his Discord, but not like a couple years ago, he threatened Bob that he was gonna like upload a video on him if Bob didn't like upload a video that he wanted him to. That was a big thing that he did. Yeah, I can't remember the specific substance. I know the real MRB re-uploaded like a thing about it that's like out of context too.
I know that he hinted at it in one because Andy made a comment on his video, and the real MRB said that Bob was threatened to be friends with Valerie.
No, they had drama. Like let me scroll back because in Valakai's community tab there was actually a. And Andy, I wasn't reading a community tab here. I was reading one of the Discord screenshots. I'll start uploading those in videos. Let's see. If I scroll back far enough, at one point he does say like he wanted to like he says that he might have to cut ties with Bob the Seether fan. Let's see. I gotta find it. Oh, here we go. Let's see what this is like.
Hello guys.
Alright, here's a video from Valakai talking about past experiences with Bob. What does this have to say? Why not? We'll go in on this one. We'll see what he says.
I wonder what their beef was before. Let's see.
I don't remember. There was a beef. I just don't remember what it was. But let's see.
This is Valakai Branch Productions here, and I recently watched a video that Bob the Seether fan made. If you, for some reason, I have no idea who he is. For the past couple months, or maybe like well, yeah, I think it would be safe to say for the past couple months, maybe even a year, he's done a lot of things that have made me really lose respect for him, and what really teetered me over what really broke the camel's back for me was really just reflecting on old experiences and old drama that I was in, and how Bob basically just refused to help me out of fear.
Yeah, so he gets mad at Bob all the time for not stepping in and fighting his battles for him. There you go.
No, he basically begs Bob to white knight for him.
Yeah.
That is sad.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was really just not fun to think about. So, not only just not fun to think about, but it really made me think that Bob really wasn't my friend to begin with, and that he was more focused on how these situations affect him rather than how they affect other people that are involved in the scrap. So, yeah, I decided to make the video looking back and moving forward, where I just...
Oh, also, like, in the Discord, he ignores people when they're, like, talking about their problems. He'll completely ignore it and then just start, like, ranting about other stuff. Like, there have been people, like, in the Discord... Corbin didn't send me any screenshots of this, but Corbin told me that, like, in the Discord, there were times people would talk about, like, actual pedophiles, and then Valakai would say, well, that's nowhere near as bad as what Andy did.
That's very pathetic of him, because then he's ignoring real problems just to feed his own.
Mm-hmm.
That about Andy. That's kind of narcissistic.
Yeah.
Officially cut ties with him, and then Andy Kishore actually left a comment on Bob the Sealer Friends announcement about live streaming. Well, how he was moving his live streams to a separate channel, and he asked why did he delete all the old ones, and he said it was because I was in most of them and he didn't want to think about me, so...
There's another one I found called I'm Losing Respect for Bob the Seether Fans. He's done a lot of these videos where he'll have drama and then just start posting about it with his quote-unquote friends.
And the fact that he didn't take him down after he was cool with Bob is kind of weird.
Yeah.
I basically more than just basically, but I viewed that as he's trying to run away from his problems and trying to ignore the situations for as long as he can, and yeah, that is definitely what it seemed like was happening at first. So, about 14 hours ago, that's just what I saw when I looked for the video. Okay, yes, I did go onto his channel to see if he was open.
Get to the fucking point!
Perfectly admit that. And he made a video saying that, well... He made a video saying that, the video was called an apology and a serious video to all the people I betrayed. Well, it wasn't exactly that, and it was about 20 minutes long, and he did detail...
He was nicer to me than Bob? Really? That's funny, Corbin.
Some of the stuff, well, at least a decent chunk of the stuff that caused me to lose respect for him, and also some other... two people. The two other people you talked about in the video were Crimson St. Flair and Vinny, the social media guy. And so, okay, here's what I have to say about that video overall. Okay, this is something that I will say.
God, he drags this on. He has to, like...
He's not going to get to the point at all.
He has to qualify everything. This is something I will say, and again, I will say, this is something that I'm saying right now. Hey, guys, this is something I will say, and let me just say...
Well, in the video, he basically, like, dude, just get to the fucking point.
Yeah. But, like, yeah, he's done a lot of different things. Like, he's had a lot of beef with Bob in the past. It's kind of funny that Bob is still, like, a friend of his.
And while the videos are still up, which is, again, if they're friends now, or at least we think they are, why would he keep these up? Wouldn't that be in the past?
Yeah. To be fair, if something gets uploaded on the internet, it has every right to stay on the internet. Well, I'm not saying he has no right to leave it up, Ree. I'm saying, what we're saying is, if you're friends with someone, why would you leave up videos about old beef?
Yeah, because then that's you want to go past that, you know?
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know if there's really anything else I want to add to this one.
The problem is that once we get into, like, you know, short odd topics with Valerie, underneath there's not really much to his channel.
I know, he's really boring, so that's why we did everything we could to make it entertaining.
Damn, like is there anything juicy, like Andy, do you know anything that's worth looking into?
Andy thinks everything is worth looking into because Andy is obsessed. He's not the right person to ask. Valerie Flowers is a liar when they claim to respect opinions when they don't. I mean, yeah. I think anyone who says that they respect opinions is stupid, because I don't respect every opinion.
It's stupid. I think that there's maybe exaggerating how much you can respect an opinion.
Did you bring up my
I
comment?
think nowadays we more so tolerate it.
Oh, no, you know what, Ree? You're right, I didn't bring up your comment. Yeah, you know what, Ree?
Oh my god, Ree. What the tree?
I mean, you want me to do that, I will, because, no, it's funny, because Ree tried to make a peace treaty, and, like, he spoke on my behalf in doing so, which I would never agree to these terms. I would never do that.
I've spoken to Andy recently, and a peace treaty has been formed. Here's the deal: if you unblock Andy and Fugitive Red Eye, then they will both stop talking about you, and Andy will apologize to you.
There's no way in hell I would stop talking about him. Like,
also, did you even really talk to Andy, or were you just listening to him in the live stream chat?
Right.
Because I don't think even Andy. Well, maybe Andy would, because I'm sure he wants it to stop, but
I don't think Andy would apologize. After Valakai called him a pedophile, I don't think Andy should apologize.
Yeah, because I think Andy's done enough apologizing as it is and compromising. I mean, the comment was bad, but I mean, Andy clearly has owned up to it, and that's not his intention. So, you know,
which we're just going to beat a dead horse if we go there again. You know what I mean?
Exactly. You know. And granted, it's fun to beat a dead horse since the dead horse can't fight back.
I did this to get Valerie's attention. Did you now, Ree? Okay, but you told me it was to squash the beef, because, but whatever, it's fine. Anyway.
Water under the bridge, I'm sure. But, I mean, look, you had good intentions, Ree. I'll give you that. You had good intentions.
Yeah,
you know?
But there's no way in hell I would agree to stop talking about someone. I talk about who I want when I want. Nobody can tell me otherwise.
This has been a lot of fun. If you stop talking about it, it would not be as fun.
Yeah, and I agree with
If anything, you've made his channel more popular, for better or worse.
Yes, well, Corbin here says, you know, he should thank us for giving his meaningless life purpose, which, yes, he should. He should thank us. A Valerie Flowers video basically goes like this. Every time they start a new sentence, I will say, again, yeah. He'll say, I will say, again. He's not very eloquent.
Yeah, I cannot imagine sitting through like maybe an hour, like a half-hour video of his, because you have to wait 20 minutes to get anywhere.
But Ree, here's the thing: like if you were trying to squash the beef, right? You can't really squash the beef by lying and saying I would stop talking about him, because then as soon as I started talking about him again anyway, that would bring the beef right back. You know what I mean?
And then once those quote-unquote rules are broken, he's going to get madder than before. So, you know, that wouldn't help either. Plus, he would never agree to it regardless. I know you said that he commented that you replied that he would never do it. He would never, ever do it, because Andy tried compromising with him. And it did not work.
Exactly. Anyway, I think I'm going to end this stream because I have to piss and I don't have much else to say. I was lying about something you never said in order to squash beef. That was my intentions all along. I mean, I get that, but it's not really going to squash it. You know what I mean? Anyway, I'm going to end this stream. I have to piss. I think we've made our point about Operation Trojan Horse. Beware of Greeks bringing gifts, Valakai!